Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
Back to Rizachet. Vassell outside. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Now here's LeBron. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. 3 on the clock. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's Vassell on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Lopez outside. Shoots over Towns. That one wide left.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Nexie, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Inside. Outside Portis. Pass to LeBron. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple.
And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Nexie attacking.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And Ball slams it in.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, LeBron outside. The kick out to Lopez. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Assisted by.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now here's James. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. Here's LeBron. Pass to Caruso. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And Caruso is a tough player. He's someone that's never going to back away from contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he nails the third. 1:07 left in the first quarter. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Ball feeling it out a bit. In a wide open look for Portis. Hits the three-point bomb.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Towns the screen. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. James with it. He's picked up by Rizachet. Outside, Ball. The wide open look here for Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Lopez has got 5.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. They lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
5 on the clock. Outside, Maxey. Vassell inside the line. Caruso grabs the miss. And stolen by Maxey. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you guys.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Lopez outside. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Lopez a screen. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Knocked away. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Lopez with the steal. Ball with it. Maxey covering. Back to Ball. And they go to the intentional foul. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And here we go. Pass to LeBron. Over Gordon. James, no good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Green, the screen. High post Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Lopez has got 7 points in the game.
And the rare catching fire from a center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of 5, possesses incredible range.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Green drives in. And Green slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Lopez. Lets the 3 fly. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Now into the lineup from your home team.
1:51 left here in the second. And Simmons slams it in.
Strong move by Simmons. You could see it in his eyes. Got the matchup he wanted and took it.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Lopez, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to LeBron. On the wing, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Lets a floater go. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Vassell outside. Off target from 3-point range. One-on-one fast break. And that one's good. Green.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Maxey outside. Here's Ricochet. Lopez with the steal. Green left side. Portis can't get it to go. And so we conclude the first half. Up by 8. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Maxey with it. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found a lane and made them pay.
Outside, James. Pass to Lopez. Back to James. James crowbars it in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Towns, the screen. Right side, Gordon. Back to Maxey. No good on the 3. Shoots it up. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Outside, Maxey over Lopez. Another miss by Maxey. Now Ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And LeBron James gets it to go.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys?
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's James. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the two.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Vassell outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now, here's Ball. He has 6. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Towns. Towns with the steal. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. A wide open look here for Caruso. The three-pointer no good. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
It's Vassell on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vassell's got his first 2 points of the night.
This is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
Outside Ball. Pass to LeBron. Pocket 6. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Maxey. He's got 7. And they double up Maxey. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And here's Maxey. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. It's LeBron with the drive. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bron. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
LeBron James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez, no luck. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Screen by James. LeBron flashes inside and finished off by LeBron.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Outside ball. James left side. That three off the mark. Right side Gordon. Pass to Towns. Switch. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Now Ayton. Over Lopez. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Smooth shooting from the mid-range. Ayton knows when to look to score from there.
Here's LeBron. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
45.
They lead by
The visiting team, 32.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Simmons. Here he goes. And Simmons slams it in.
That is what this team wants from Simmons, aggression.
Lopez with the steal. Simmons with it. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
Right wing. Simmons on the wing. And here's James outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Maxey attacking. Pass to Vassell. Misses from close range. This one for three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's Gordon missing.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And he's good on the three ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Ayton a screen. Back to Vassell. And the three ball is good.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Outside, Simmons. Over in the corner, Portis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Simmons looking it over. And there's the dunk.
Defensively, you know Simmons is probably going to drive it, but it's still tough to stop.
Ayton inside. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here's Caruso. From deep. It's off target. Maxey fires. Down he goes for three.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Oh, what a play inside.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
James looking around. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast break.
Here's Caruso. There's the drive. The response. Slamming it home.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And stolen by Portis. .102 left to play in the final quarter. Here's the break. Gordon. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And you got to be cautious around 8. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Outside ball. James. The three doesn't go. Got a piece of it. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Shouldering the load. Ayton taking care of business here in the clutch.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Vassell outside. 3, good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
The second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.